Good morning, everybody. It's Mo. We're back at Universal Studios. Today is Thursday, March 30th, and I am here for a super special event. Today is the day that the Melanin Coaster Network, the MCN, gets together at Universal Orlando Resort to ride coasters. This is a special coaster enthusiast group that I recently joined, so I'm a new member, and today we're just gonna get in there and do what coaster enthusiasts do best, ride coasters. Let's go.
We have 4 teams, if you don't know. We have Team Velocicoaster. Who's Team Velocicoaster? Raise your hand. Cool. Look at your team. We have Team Hagrid. Who's Team Hagrid? Raise your hand. Look at your team. All right. We have Team Mummy. Team Mummy, raise your hand. Look at your team. And we have Team Mardi Gras. Team Mardi Gras, raise your hand. Cool. Look at your team. There's a few have too. There's a few. So with that, for Velocicoaster, we are getting a backstage, behind the scenes tour of the ride, and after we get that tour, we are going to ride it together. Okay? Same thing for Hagrid's. Hagrid's is actually special because it's a 2-car situation, so we're going to ride it twice. So you can get a chance on the motorbike and in the sidecar. Both experiences. Mummy, you're going to do together because that's like, one big car. And then the float, float people, you have your instructions. We are going to be on the Mardi Gras float, representing MCN, throwing beads to everyone, and everyone else who's not on the float, there is the viewing area. All of the instructions are in your email. So that's a little bit of what's going on and why there are different teams. Okay, any questions?
I actually have something we can add to it. So if you want to do a tour, like any of the tours, so if you go to Men in Black, you can do the immigration tour where they take you down to the bottom where you can see all the aliens. You can sign, there's like a pad of paper, you can sign your name and say that you've been here. All you got to do is ask one of the team members and they can bring someone out. They can take you down to that bottom floor, take a bunch of pictures, have a good time. Just spend like 10, 15 minutes down there. You can do that at the Mummy too. You can ask for a Mummy tour. They'll take you to the bottom under the track. Somebody will explain all the cool stuff about the attraction. There's like a little museum on the inside. And Forbidden Journey also does the same thing. You can ask for a tour of the castle. You can go inside the tour.
Well, that's
really
perfect.
Cool.
When you're not having your exclusive experience, that's something else that you can do and get some more behind the scenes of Universal. That's really cool. Thank you. His name is James. So ask him if you have any further questions about that.
I'm in Hagrid.
One thing to note.
I was like, I want him.
One thing to note, since we're all here, please be mindful of the code of conduct. The link is to our webpage and all of that. When you are on the tour, there will be some places that you cannot take pictures or videos. Please be mindful of that. The tour guide will tell you, yes, you can take pictures here, or no, you cannot. But always just ask, can I do it, just not to get caught up, okay?
Absolutely. So it's 8:30. It's 8:30. The park opens at 9. So we still got a few minutes. We're going to, by 8:50, y'all going to walk to the gate. We still got a few, that's coming up. So, mix and mingle, enjoy each other. When by 8:50, we're going to get a group photo, and then we're going to walk in the park. And we're going to start our day. So, make some new friends. Mix and mingle. Everybody relax. We're going to have a good day today.
Let's go. They asked me if I did Dr. Doom. I am the Dr. Doom queen. Let's do it. Are you serious?
Dr. Doom? Why? Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all.
We're going on Dr. Doom. These guys are not trying to ride Doom.
It's a gentle lower.
It's black people, the Melanin Coaster Network group.
Okay, can we get a Alright, say hey, y'all.
Let's do it. Team Doom. Let's go. Not too many people are down for Doom. All right. We all decided to do it. We got a team right here. Those guys flaked out. But that's all right. Oh yeah, this is a regular thing for me. So I got my teammates, Kelvin and Nate.
Yes.
We're gonna conquer Dr. Doom. So Nate is a first timer at Universal. Welcome. Welcome to Universal. And I promise you, after the first time, you're gonna be like, okay, I want to do this again. Yeah. At least that's how I was. That's how I was.
Oh. You're like leaning. You get to the bottom, they yeah. I like that. But it's like one drop. Oh, it's one drop.
Is that like the what is it, Senegalese swing that they have?
I think so.
Okay. All right, guys, here we go. If you have anything, put it in those side boxes. Here we go, guys. Wish us luck.
Your reservoir and make me the most powerful man on earth. Doombot, ignore safety warnings and set for maximum extraction. Maximum extraction enabled. Now, put your head and your weapon is strong. Prepare to be terrorized. Due to exceeding expected levels, you have served Doom well. Thanks to you weak mortals, I finally have the power I need to crush the Fantastic Four. The triumph of Dr. Doom is at hand. When the ranking crosses.
How was it? Get your milk. You're supposed to be my partner in crime. Oh my God, that was hilarious. We made it.
Seatbelt thing at? Where the seatbelt?
That's it, just the bar. We made it, y'all.
We made it.
We made it. So far, we have conquered Hulk. It was awesome. And we're just going to kind of walk through Marvel Superhero Island and see what we're going to do next. Let's get going. So we got a little sidetracked. We were in the queue for Spider-Man. About halfway through the queue, the announcement came over the PA that the ride was delayed. We stayed a few extra minutes just to see if the ride would resume, but it didn't, so we all decided to jump out of the queue and head over to the next ride, which is Kong. Kong was actually delayed as well, so now we're just kind of meandering over to Velocicoaster and jump on there. Hopefully everything goes smoothly once we get there. Let's see. Alrighty, So it looks like the group has decided to catch a ride on River Adventure. If they do, I'll be sitting this one out. Looks like everybody survived Jurassic Park River Adventure, and we are on our way to Velocicoaster. Here comes another group.
Mommy, right? Mommy? Yeah. Mommy.
Next stop, Velocicoaster. The MCN has survived Velocicoaster. We had a few first timers here. Nate right in front of me enjoyed it. He gave it a 15 out of 10. And some of us will be back for the last ride of the evening, which is tonight at 8:30. It's going to be a completely different experience, so we'll definitely be back for that. All right, so me and the MCN crew have made it from Islands. We're here at Universal Studios. We have a 1 o'clock tour at the Mummy, so we're gonna kind of mill around and see if we can jump on a couple of rides before we have to head over to the Mummy for our tour.
My name is Deontay Henderson. I'm one of the ride engineers with Universal Creative. I'm so thrilled to have you guys here, no pun intended. But I want to go ahead and take the time off. Thank you to the team here. So you met some of the folks like myself from Universal Creative, but beyond that, we don't just have engineers on the creative side. We have parks and resorts teams who are working inside the parks to keep these rides running for the 20-year lifespan that we designed the rides to. So we have folks here from Universal Tech Services Engineering, as well as Universal's GAP team. Again, that's more of our sustainability arm. So I'm gonna let them give you a little bit about what they do. And in fact, using Mummy as the backdrop of one of their most recent projects. So without further ado, this is Mr. Chris Hightower. And Kevin, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Before we get started, I know y'all want to know how to get in this shade, but I don't know if y'all can hear me through all this music, so I would like to move over there to that corner with a little bit quiet.
Okay, let's go.
Just a little bit. Senior engineer for the Global Attractions program here at Universal, what you call it now? Destinations and Experiences. Yep. We just got our new name, so forgive me on that. I have been with the company for 21 years now. I started at the bottom, kind of worked my way up to the top. I won't bore y'all with those details right now. Currently, my team is the one that is responsible for upgrading our attractions that we want to maintain the intellectual property across our multiple parks. So, everybody know how many parks we have at Universal? 3.
You're talking about in America, right? In America. You're talking about in America or the world?
The world.
The world? You said the world.
See, it's 5, right?
See, California, California, Florida, Japan.
You're naming resorts.
They got 4 in America, right? And then there's Japan, 5? 5.
There we go.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say.
I thought he was like, stop.
We have 5. Orlando, Hollywood, Singapore, Beijing, and Japan. So across those 5, so our team is the one that come in and upgrade them. So for instance, the Mummy attraction we have at 3 of our parks. My team just did this one last summer. So we'll be looking to doing it in Hollywood as well as Singapore, hopefully in the near future. What does that do? We basically come through, upgrade all our control systems that we have in them, some of the mechanical systems that we may have to touch. Every now and then some of the facility buildings that's on it, but most of the time it's just the control system. The way I like to simplify it is that we're going to take that iPhone 5 and give you the iPhone 12. And then I'm going to leave it to Deontay to bring y'all the iPhone 17. It ain't even came out yet, but that's his job, is to bring us the new iPhone 17. When I come out and I redo that, I hand it off to this fine gentleman right here and say, I need you to maintain it for the next 20 years and keep it alive. So when we build our attraction, we try to build them to last 20 years. This one was originally built in 2003, or commissioned in 2003, open to the public in 2004. So just again, last year we decided to take it down in 2021. Well, we decided in 2017 to take it down, but it took us until 2021 just because of various things that happened, but we finally got it down. So I wanted to keep it kind of light and short right now. I want y'all to, we're gonna go in, take a ride, and then we'll get into the details of it. And I want y'all to ask questions, I want you to pay attention, because it's a pop quiz at the end.
Oh!
middle of the day, we got people in the park. We can't do that, unfortunately. So, y'all good with that? Y'all want to try that?
Good,
Like I
yeah.
said, we'll come back, and then I'm going to have some questions for y'all, and we'll get into some more of the details, everything. Just a little bit more background. This is what we call a dark ride infused with a coaster. So the first piece of it, you'll be in just a simple dark ride going through. I won't tell you the whole story right now. And then you'll get into a roller coaster.
Some roller coaster fun facts. This version of Revenge of the Mummy, which is also in Singapore, was voted year after year, and the awards, right, the Golden Ticket Awards, it always won Best Indoor Roller Coaster year after year and year after year, and nobody else is winning, so they just retired the category. So, Emotep reigns supreme up in here. So
It's amazing though.
Yeah.
For any first timers, this is a good indoor coaster. Amazing.
they might bring it back now that Guardians exists, but they basically like, okay, we know Mommy gonna win again. So, yes. So that's a little known fact is inside the sound stage is a big roller coaster. Who knows the ride was here before Mommy? Is that part of your quiz? Okay, so I'm gonna stop.
I got you.
Think about it.
Think about it. He already gave y'all one question.
I mean, all I gotta do is.
now we know.
All right.
Feel free to Google it. So we're gonna
Also,
go. What's up?
Also, we couldn't do this without our operations team. So Mike here is taking care of us and helping us out here. Mike, how many people did it take to run this ride every day?
Depending on peak season, we're anywhere between 20 to 40 team members on a daily basis, depending on what we want to run with. It changes based off season, but on our center load platform, there is 11 team members just to get people on the ride, and then we have various team members out in front, in the locker room, throughout the queue and everything. So it takes a pretty large team to be able to run an attraction like this, but the team is definitely proud to be a part of it, especially since the reopening after Chris and them came in with their team. And there was a lot of big wins for us on the operations side for what they did for us. So it's been a learning curve, but we're really happy, and we love what we do every single day. So.
Chris, Kevin, what's the THC on this?
Right now it is about 1,700. Oh wait, THC. I'm sorry. THC is 2,100.
What's THC stand for?
Theoretical hour capacity.
So the reason I brought that up was this ride right here cranks through more people on a single roller coaster than most single circuit coasters do in the world. Wow. So Hagrid's aimed at, you heard Amir earlier said 2,000 was his number. Mm-hmm. Mommy still hits over that easily. Granted, we try to get close to that.
Typically tend to put on like an average day, there's about 15,000 people that go through this ride every single day. Wow. On our busier days, we'll hit that 17, 18, 19,000 number, but usually average is about 15,000 people.
Even Expedition Everest can't hit that.
Wow. And then when we get into Horror Nights, we get into 30,000 people.
How long training does it run operate? So training for this from a brand new person that's never worked at Universal before is a 4-day training aspect. It's about 35 hours of training before we actually, and then after you do your 35 hours of training, there's a sign-off process where you'll be with one of the team leaders here, and you'll do about an hour through the building working multiple various positions. And then it comes to us in management, where we then go through a series of questions and test their knowledge of the attraction and everything before we get that final sign-off, and they're able to work on their own. So it's about a four-day process. Now, if you're coming from another attraction, you've been with the company already, they shorten that by 1 day. It's about 3 days, 24 hours. Each attraction's a different, but your more difficult attractions like running a coaster are gonna have more time because we wanna make sure that we're safely operating the ride and that these team members know what they're doing because it is pretty essential.
Yeah.
All right.
Any last things? No, but when we come back.
When we do go in the front, we're gonna go in the entrance out front. I'm gonna bring you guys up the side entrance, up to the staircase, onto the load platform. Since it is a coaster, the bags, the cameras and stuff, we'll have to go to a locker. We've got medical lockers up there, so I'll take care of that part for you guys. If you have the little bags on, you can keep those as long as you can put them around your waist, as long as they don't impede with the lap bar. We'll get you guys to ride a couple times, and then we'll continue on with what Chris has to do, okay?
All right.
Let's go!
We're going to ride one time, we're going to come back and discuss it, and then we're going to ride it again and see what we found is different.
You're a great teacher. I like that.
We're gonna head around to the front of the attraction.
All right. Experience it, learn about it, and then experience it again with the knowledge. I like that.
No, we got you and Marie actually. We gotta get y'all butterbeers.
It's a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Barely. Right, barely. It's trying to be a roller coaster for like 2 seconds. That's right. I was like, oh, this way. I was like, oh, it's 40.
Okay.
Let me say one thing before y'all leave. If you're not actually on the Mardi Gras float, let's go get in line and ride the Rip Rocket. After you ride that, you can enjoy the parade at the private viewing area.
Yes.
So,
So
tell them where it's at.
right
At
across
5
the
o'clock.
way, not over here, you can't see it, but over, if you go by Nell's Drive-In in Hollywood, in front of the horror makeup show, there's a little wave sign that look like this. Stand in that area, there's gonna be a rope area. That's where our designated viewing area is, right at the step-off point of the parade.
Yep. After
If you're on that parade route, 4:15, you gotta be at Animal Actors, which is between Kid Zone and Simpsons. So you see Animal Actors over there. Everyone else, it's 5:15 is the start of the parade. This part closes at 6 o'clock. So if you got credits to hit them. Then go over to IOA. They close at 9.
Okay. After y'all leave this park after Mardi Gras, meet at Velocicoaster at 8:30. We're gonna do a last ride of the night. Everybody, the whole group. Everybody meet at Velocicoaster at 8:30.
So we just got finished doing our tour of the Mummy. We got to meet with a couple of the engineers that maintain the ride. We learned a lot of cool, interesting facts about the ride. A lot of us didn't know about some of the hidden references to the ride that was there previously, which is King Kong. So that was really cool to see. We got to ride the ride twice. We just had a really good time. So now that the tour is over, we're headed over to Springfield so that we can try to find something to eat. So let's head over to Springfield. So we lucked up. We ate lunch. We just got finished riding ET, and we were on our way back to Islands of Adventure, but we decided to stop off here at the Bourne Stuntacular. We managed to get in right before they closed the doors, so we're gonna catch the show, and then after this, we'll head over to Islands of Adventure. The Velocicoaster has been down for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We finally got word from the team members that the ride is open back up, but they haven't let anybody through the queue yet. You can see everybody's all corralled up, waiting to get into the queue. Let's go! Wait a minute, they run it. Is it that serious, y'all?
Come on, y'all.
It's just a roller coaster, y'all. It's just a roller coaster. It's just a roller coaster.
Again, make sure we are walking throughout the queues, no running.
Ladies and gentlemen, Velocicoaster is experiencing a brief delay in our... to help keep you and your belongings safe.
The world to me, this is so beautiful. I'm glad everybody's here. So we got over 50 people here. Yeah, 50 people. That's a big showing. And we all look like each other. We're all melanated, right? Yeah. I think this is a beautiful moment. Thank you guys so much for coming and showering.
Thank you.
We're going to cap the night on my baby. We're going to cap the night. We're going to get on the line. It's going to be very hype on that ride. I want to hear y'all be the loudest people.
Oh, you know that.
Oh yeah.
On the train, we crunk, and when we come back in the station, we crunk. We don't do no video.
Because it's really important important. It's 50 people here. Hopefully next time there's 100 or 200. Because when you can see it, you can be it. And there's a lot of people who still need to know that Melanin Coasters exist. There's a lot of people need to understand there's a tribe, there's people they can go to the parks with. So make this go viral. We're going to make sure they get the content and they're going to share it. You share it. Get more people to do this because this is beautiful. And the resort has taken notice of it.
This has been one fun-filled day. We've had a full 12 hours of nonstop rides, coasters, everything you can think of. I am a hot mess right now, as you can see, but it's all good. What can you expect from a full 12-hour day at the theme park? So it is what it is, y'all, whatever. Anyway, I'm glad you guys were able to tune in. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you back in the next video. I'm going home. See ya.